Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 with a toy review. This is part 3 of my Megazord set, my RPM Megazord set. And today I will be finishing my review of these two. This is the High Octane Megazord and the ValveMax Megazord. Now before anyone asks if these two cannot combine with any of the other Megazords I have, I normally will try to show that if possible, but these two can't. I don't know why, it's mainly due to the joints, because these two, they're just one big block of plastic, and these are different than most in that there's no joint on this for them to connect to. And all the other ones I have a joint on the main torso for them to connect to. These don't. Anyway, these two do combine, and most of the combining goes with this guy, but they all combine onto this guy. You can't really take anything off here and put it on here. Sad. Before I begin, I will show you one thing I didn't get to and compare these guys in size to the Megazord I already reviewed. This there. Yeah. As you can see, they're actually about as tall as the original Megazord. It's kind of hard to put 3 Megazords on screen at once. That's about as best we're going to get, but they're about the same height as he is. Another thing that I forgot to mention, this guy can't combine with any others either. Okay, let's start with the combining. First things first, you take one of the arms on this guy, flip it up like that, flip that down, flip that up, like so. Then you take one of the 2 backup doors, pop them in, and like I said, the joints in this are really loose, and for some reason they end up knocking these guys off sometimes. Anyway, this is the High Octane Megazord. I think they call this with shark power. In the show, this will spin around and he'll use it to slice the opponent for a finisher, but as you can see, it won't turn around all the way. I think I mentioned that with the ValveMax review. Okay, that's that, and then you take off this, hold everything back up. Then you do the same thing with the other arm. Pop off the Wolf Cruiser and snap him into place just like with the other one. And I'm going to have to fix this, but this guy's really, really loose for some reason. I don't know why. Well, that's that. All he really does, this is with wolf power, I think is what they called it. Or something. I'm not sure what. But anyway, now let's combine them all into the Zenith Megazord, or G6 formation, if you're going by the Japanese names. Basically do that with both arms. Take ValveMax, pop the helmet off, and basically completely revert him back to his original state. Then split him in half. I'm going to have to lower the camera here to focus on the feet of this guy. Oh, there, that's better. Okay, yeah. Then you open them up like so, both of them, same way. And then you take the feet of the High Octane and fold them in like that. Then there's 2 little tabs on here, 2 little tabs on here. You just snap them in. Simple as that. Okay, now let's get everything back up. Okay. Then you plug the arms in to their slots. This guy's a little difficult because, well, there's not much you can hold on to. And lastly, you take the helmet. You take the helmet, turn it around, and open these pipes. They're really loose and they'll pop off, but at least they don't break off. Then you take this, snap it in, and there you have the Zenith Megazord. This is and something interesting to note here. This is about the only Megazord formation I know, only series, where at no point in the series do you have 5 Zords attached. What I mean is, never in RPM do you see 5 Zords forming one Megazord. And that's unusual. Okay, as for yeah, that happens a lot, and I don't know what to do about it, because if I try to thicken these pegs here, they'll fit in here, but they won't fit in the valve max. So, a lot of times, your best bet is if you're going to move these arms, do it with these off, and then snap them back on for poses. And, like I said, I need to fix this guy so because he does that on the valve max too, he's loose. Anyway, basically, the bulk of his posability is, well, you can make him do the, whatever, I don't know what they call it in RPM, but in Go Onger, this is the G6 Grand Prix, so Grand Prix, I think. All the finishers have Grand Prix in their name. And at this point, it would fire huge energy blasts of death in the shape of the Zords composing it. And that's about it. There's nothing more I can tell you, really. I don't have the Mach Megazord or the Paleomax Megazord, so I cannot form the Sky Rev Megazord or Paleomax, or Ultrazord. But I do want to get them. If I do get them, I will review them. Anyway, that's been my review. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.